Phil, just want to know how pre-season's going so far. You've been back just over a week now and you've had a few sessions under your belt with the lads, so I'm just wondering what your thoughts are on that.
Yeah, it's been very similar to last season. We obviously believe what we did last year, we weren't far away. we got off to a flying start come start of the season last time, so we're hoping we can replicate that by doing very similar things. Obviously learning by the odd mistake we made or fine-tuning little bits here and there. We've got a much bigger squad of players than we did at this point last season as well. That just shows the interest in and around the club. So things have had to be adapted slightly. We're hoping that doesn't affect the quality of what we're doing. The squad will be trimmed down very shortly, because I don't like to have people hanging on. If we don't realistically think that they're going to break into the squad, then we will notify them as soon as we can, because it's a tough world out there, non-league, and finding another club. We like to give people that opportunity to do that. We appreciate the fact that they give a little bit of trust in us to be fair to them and give them the opportunity, so we'll be fair to them. And with the game coming up at the weekend, that's where we'll be looking at one or two and letting them know if they have a future in Antwerp or not. Okay.
Matty Kosylo, he obviously he was sold to Halifax yesterday. Just wondering your thoughts on that.
Yeah, devastated to lose a Matty Kosylo. He's somebody who I had an excellent relationship with, both on and off the pitch. He's somebody you really don't want to lose. He's a big fan's favourite, but he's a very ambitious boy as well, and he never hid his ambitions from me, and I never tried to stifle that either. We're a club that prides itself on progressing players on and working with young, talented, hungry players, which he fit the bill on all of them things. So it was only right that if the right bid come in, and it was right for the club, which it was, that it was an opportunity for Matty to make his own mind up. So he went and spoke to Halifax, and he felt that it was the right time for him to go there. It was a real tough decision for him. He loves this place dearly, but at the end of the day, this is football, and he wouldn't be here if he didn't want to play higher. So we're not in the world of holding people back. So it was great for him. It's something that we have to deal with and move on. We have very quickly. We brought other players in, and we hope to go again and create another Matty Kosylo success story where we can help another player progress, and hopefully they can help us progress as well.
Yeah, in terms of the replacement, you brought in Wayne Riley. Do you from Airbus? Do you believe he's the like-for-like replacement, or is he going to do something slightly different?
Yeah, he's not the same kind of player as Matty. I don't think Wayne will be running in behind as much as Matty will, but Wayne will come into pockets. Wayne's played at a very good level. He's been in and around the non-league circuit at a real good level. He's played in Europe. He was a hero at Northwich Vicks when they had their FA Cup run that Matty Bailey played in that team. So we're getting a player of real pedigree. So we're sort of substituting all of Matty Kosylo's obviously excellent traits and potential for maybe a little bit more tried and proven, maybe a little bit more consistency in performances. That's what we're probably going to be bringing in with Wayne Riley, and obviously goals. So we're losing Matty's goals. We needed to bring somebody in who would guarantee us goals, and I like to think Wayne has the capability of doing that. So yeah, it does soften the blow slightly, but I'd just like to reiterate, really sorry to see Matty go. Yeah.
In Alsager Town, that's their first pre-season game coming up this Saturday. Is it your first trip back there after you left them a couple of years ago?
I think it might be, yeah. It's a place that I have real fond memories of. It was one of the places that gave me an opportunity to go into management. It worked out well for me, because look where I am now. So obviously give me that little stepping stone a bit of an opportunity to prove myself. I managed to keep them up when they were favourites to go down, and obviously learnt a lot from being on a very tight budget, working with different types of players that I probably haven't come across before, and learning how to adapt to the environment that I'm in, and it's something that's really stood me in good stead.
What sort of squad do you think you're going to be taking up there? Is it going to be primarily first team, or is it going to be a bit of mixture?
No, obviously with me bringing in so many players, it's only right that I give them their opportunity to show me what they can do. There'll be youth team players as well. There's a couple of lads that I want to see out the youth team, but obviously the lads who are coming in, there's no point in me just seeing them in training. I need to see them in a game. It'd be easy of me to to give the lads who I know all about a run out, but they're going to get their opportunities later on in the season. But if these boys come in, they've trained really well, their attendance has been great, their attitudes have been great, they've got pedigree, a lot of them are first year pros that have been released, a lot of them have got real good pedigree, and they really want them shirts. So if they come in and do a job on Saturday, then obviously they'll have a little bit longer to prove themselves, or might even earn themselves an early deal. So it's down to them, the ball's in their court. It's the survival of the fittest. It's a bit of a dog-eat-dog world, unfortunately, football. I am a very loyal manager, but loyalty swings both ways. You've got to be producing week in, week out in training and in games. So if these lads want it more than the lads that are already here, then unfortunately things might have to change.